Hi, fellow dragons! Welcome to the Kakeru Route. Oop, my volume's too high on the TV. Give me a moment, just so that there's... Because if one's significantly higher than the other, it creates a large amount of echo. But if the TV's the one that's quieter, it's fine. Because it's picking up the game and the TV simultaneously, so there's little to no echo. I'm afraid that if I turn the TV's volume completely off, it'll be a Code Lyoko Quest for Infinity all over again. So, yeah. Before we begin, couple of warnings about Kakeru's route. You know how I mentioned during the Kakeru shit that Senri was the victim of abuse? And, that's why he's the way he is? Kakeru is also a victim of child abuse. And as it goes into his backstory, oh boy, there are some problematic things. Dude's been through a lot. And, additionally, there's a moment during the dream sequence that happens in every route. Spoiler alert, there's a dream sequence that happens in pretty much every route. I don't remember if it happens in... There's a specific route that I don't remember if it happens in it or not, because reasons. But if it does, then I would be very impressed with Itsuki. I'm not ready to go forward yet. So, there's a moment in the dream sequence that happens in every route, pretty much, that, okay, the same events don't have, like, there's a dream sequence in every route that's kind of connected, but it's not. Like, you're not gonna see the bullshit that Kakeru pulls in his route in other characters' routes in the dream sequence, if you know what I mean. No. This fucker tries to kill himself in the dream. And part of that is because he is, during that period of time, he is actually experiencing suicidal ideation. At least it's implied that he's experiencing severe depression during that period of time. So, yeah. A lot of potential triggers in this guy's route. More so than some of the others. Like, I think Senri and Akito are the only other ones that are, the worst as far as triggers go. All of them have something, but I think Senri, Akito, and Kakeru all have some pretty serious triggers that can occur during them. Then there's the can of worms that is Ron, and the other can of worms that is Masamune. And, I will get to those as I remember them. Yeah, those are problematic for different reasons. For very different reasons. So, viewer discretion advised. Maybe pick a different route. At this point, the only one that's kind of safe is maybe Sakuya. And maybe Itsuki. It kind of fucking depends on what your triggers are. Because if you're trying to avoid triggers altogether, bad news, everyone on this ship is traumatized. with few exceptions, but they create they have different problems, as I have mentioned. So yeah, we're just gonna get into this shit. The warning has occurred. Probably a good idea to pick a different route. If I can figure out how to get iCards to work, there'll be one to send you back to a different selection point if I can get that to work. If not, I don't know, I'll send you to a video that a friend of mine made. I'll figure something out. There'll be an iCard to click off quickly if you need to. It'll be up in the corner somewhere. Wrong cat tree. I thought I still had point in cat tree. I was gonna have cat tree point, but nah. We good. Oh, also warning about something Kakeru is about to do.
これでペアは決まったみたいだね。それぞれの組み合わせは
I'll warn you before I get to it, but don't worry, I'm making changes to that scene, and then I will stop and discuss that shit after it's done. Okay, looks like everybody's picked a partner. So, here's the pair breakdown. Senri and Masamune. Saki and Mikoto. Ron and Nanami. Akito and Heishi. Oh boy. I don't know who I feel worse for in this pair.
こんな感じだ。みんな仲良く楽しくやっていこう。
Discord, get out of my way. Got it? Great. Now, let's all get to know our new partners and have some fun, okay?
何が仲良く楽しくだ。やってらんねえ。
Have fun, my ass. I'm not sticking around for this crap.
ああ、ペア組んだそばから勝手に動くなよ。
Hey, come back here, man. You said not to go off on our own.
うるせえ。俺に構うな。
Get lost. I don't need you around.
おい、まだ話は済んでいないぞ。もう少し内部犯について話を。
Hold it, we aren't finished here yet. We need to discuss possible elbows for the.
僕はずっと部屋にいます。監視はいりませんから放っておいてください。
Nobody needs to keep an eye on me. I'll just go stay in my room. I promise. I won't come out. Just leave me alone.
千里、こら、待て。
Hey, Senri, wait.
昨夜言っておくけど、別に私はあなたと組みたかったわけじゃないから。
Sakuya, allow me to clarify something. I did not pair up with you because I wanted to.
特に意味はないだよね。分かってるよ。
I didn't think so. I'm sure there was no particular meaning behind it at all, other than you don't want to be stuck to Itsuki all day. Hey.
俺は君と組むんだっけ。名前は。
So, I'm paired up with you, huh? Okay. Wait, what was your name again?
花子。
Hanako? Getting to know everyone and making friends seems like it's going to be really hard.
ああ、みんな言ってしまったね。困ったな。
Well, crap. Everybody split.
お話の続きできませんでしたね。
Yes, now you can't finish what you had to say.
話？まだ話すことあったっけ？
Huh? Was I going to say something else?
内部犯のお話はもう良かったんですか？
I mean, were you done talking about the, traitor, was it?
ああ、そのことか。いいんだよ。これ以上話したって険悪になるだけさ。それより、ほら。
Oh, that. It's fine. If I kept going, it just would have made everyone more upset. Nakito probably would have punched me in the face. But we did forget these. Kakeru-kun stuck his hand into the bag by his side and pulled out a peach.
桃
Oh, the peaches!
アキトも言っちゃったし、桃はお預けだね。片付けるの手伝ってくれる？
Yep, and Akito's gone, so I guess we'll just have to save him for later. Wanna help me clean up?
はい
Sure! We still have to finish picking up all the other ones that fell off the trees, too. All we had were the ones we were going to share. Kakeru-kun said peaches are a really delicate fruit, so it's best to store them at room temperature. I should write that down. Right. I wonder if everyone will really eat them. Nanami-chan seemed to really hate peaches in the last episode.
犯人はあれだけの破壊を行えたんだから、この船を襲った男の仲間か、あるいは攻撃系の能力者ね。
I hate this scene repeats a lot. It doesn't repeat 3 times in a row basically immediately like some other games out there that flash back to scenes that have already happened, and then things will progress a tiny bit, and then it'll flash back immediately again to the same point. Although this one does come very close to doing that with this scene in particular. I'm gonna repeat it this time because it's a new episode, but I'm not repeating it if it happens again in this episode. My rule is once per episode for this specific bullshit. Considering the damage done, I would say the attacker is likely connected to our attacker, or considering the damage done, I would say the traitor is likely connected to our attacker, or has offensive powers.
二人組を作って互いを監視し合う。
We split into pairs and keep watch on each other to make sure nobody pulls anything funny.
何が仲良く楽しくだ。やってらんねえ。
This literally just happened. No, I'm not repeating that. Can we all even be friends? Huh? I heard a funny noise behind me, so I turned around and Kakeru-kun had a peeler out and was peeling a peach.
かけるくん、桃みんなで食べるんじゃ。
We're gonna eat all these together, Kakeru-kun?
うん。でも、やっぱり今食べたい。
Yeah, but I want one now.
よし、できた。ほら、口を開けて、小春。
There, done. Now, say, What?
早く。開けないなら、鼻つまんで無理やり開けるよ。
Come on now, say That was not an that was a what? Which technically I still could have shoved this into your mouth during. but I didn't. I'm nice, see? Come on now, say ah. If you don't, I'll pinch your nose and make you open your mouth. Oh dear, I don't want him to pinch my nose. That sounds like it would hurt. I hurriedly opened my mouth. The moment I did, Kakeru-kun tossed a slice of peach into it. It was a little big for me. I tried biting down just a bit and a wave of peach juice flooded my mouth. It was so yummy and sweet, my eyes grew wide in surprise.
どう？おいしい？
Well, is it good? There's a reason that I grow them so prickly, you know. The sweetness there has to be something to balance out the sweet. These things need balanced stats, you know. My mouth was still too full of peach to say anything politely, so instead I nodded repeatedly. I don't know what he was talking about with balanced stats, though. What the hell? I think he understood what I was trying to say it was yummy because he smiled back at me and then popped a slice into his own mouth.
うん、すごくおいしいね。
Wow, these are good. I should put prickles on more things. Yeah, wait, what?
一番綺麗で形のいいものを選んだからね。不機嫌な奴らは放っておいて、俺たちで食べてしまおう。
We did pick the best ones we could find. You know what? Screw everybody else. Let's just eat them all ourselves.
あ、残りの桃には唐辛子でも仕込んでおく？
Oh, or maybe we should cut the rest of the peaches in something spicy instead.
ダメですよ。
What? No, don't do that. Why? Ghost pepper peaches sound delicious right now. Is that the same Discord notification? Yes, yes it is. I'm just gonna mute that. There we go. Like seriously, ghost pepper peaches. Come on. Or what? Do you not have that high of a spice tolerance? All right, jalapeno then. That's kind of wimpy, but still spicy. No, don't you do that.
そう？面白いと思うんだけど。
Seriously, why not? It'd be funny.
そんなことしたら皆さん今以上に怒ってしまいます。
Then everybody would get even more mad than they already are.
いつもあんな感じだよ。
They're pretty much always like this.
3チームに分けてみたものの、引きこもったり面倒がって逃げたり全然まとまらない。
Yeah, we already tried the team thing, but people still hide, complain, slack off. And those are just centering. I guess Ron too, for that matter. None of us really came together at all.
まあ当然のことだと思うよ。
I can't really say I'm surprised, honestly.
生まれも育った場所も違う。能力もバラバラだ。人によっては崇められたり蔑まれたりしてきたんだ。
We're all from different backgrounds. Our powers are different. Some of us were put on a pedestal. Some were beaten and bullied.
加えてこの内部犯騒ぎ。疑心が仲の悪さに拍車をかけたかな。
And now there's a traitor on board. It just made everyone trust each other that much less.
そうですよね。あんなことあったんです。楽しくとか仲良くとかできないですよね。
You're right. No one will be able to try to have fun. we'll be able to try to make friends with each other and have fun together. Ever since the traveler told me about this ship, I look forward to the day that I could finally come on board. I thought I'd be able to talk with people, be nice to people, and have people be nice to me, smile and laugh. But I guess it's really, really hard for things to go that well.
私、何も考えていませんでした。
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking at all when I spoke earlier.
君さ、時々ノートに書き込みしてるよね。それって何のため？
Oh no, it's coming. It's coming, fellow dragons. The problematic part's coming. Hey, I remember seeing you write stuff down in a notebook. What was all that about? Or what was that all about?
お、これは知らないことを書いて覚えるためのもので。
Oh, I was writing down all the new things I learned so I could remember them.
へえ、偉いじゃないか。
Huh? That's really smart of you.
偉い？そんなことないですよ。
What? No, it's not that special. No one has ever called me smart before.
それなら俺も適当なことは言えないな。俺以外もこの船に嘘つきはいるし、あんまり信じちゃいけないよ。
I guess I'm gonna have to watch what I say around you. You watch yourself too. I'm not the only liar around here, obviously. Don't trust anyone too quickly, okay?
嘘ですか？例えばどんなものでしょう？
Oh dear, some people here tell lies? Like what kinds of lies?
そうだな。
Huh? Well, okay, now, before I go forward, I'm not entirely sure, but I think that section was slightly different in the Vita version. I think she was asking specifically about him telling lies. Otherwise, the rest of the scene doesn't make as much sense. But at the same time, it, I don't know. I feel like that section changed. There's something else that changed up here, too. But I'm gonna talk about that when I talk about the, bullshit that is about to happen in the next line. Well,
君さ、俺のこと男だと思ってるでしょ。
Okay, look. You think I'm a boy, right?
はい。
Hmm? Yeah?
もしかしてかけるくん、女の子なんですか？
Oh my gosh! Kakeru-kun! Are you saying you're actually a girl?
それは適当な嘘じゃないですよ。すごく大きな嘘です。
That isn't a little lie. That's a really, really big lie.
すみません。本当に人とは縁がない生活をしてきたもので。でも皆さん、女の子は3人と言ってましたし。
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice. I never did spend much time with people before. Oh, and everyone said there were only 3 girls on board.
そこから嘘だったんですね。全然気づきませんでした。
You've been lying about being a boy this whole time. It never even occurred to me. I mean, based on the time period, this girl wouldn't understand gender identities, but also, no, Kakeru is not trans.
あ、ということはかけるくんとお呼びするのは間違いですね。正しくはかけるちゃんですね。
Yeah, and I'll read the line first. Oh, I guess it isn't proper for me to call you Kakeru-kun, is it? So, let's see. If kun is the masculine honorific, then for girls it would be Kakeru-chan.
かけるちゃん。
Kakeru-chan? Oh, wow.
どうしたんですか、かけるちゃん。
Kakeru-chan, what's wrong? Did I break you?
かけるちゃん。
I can't believe Kakeru-chan.
どうして笑って。もしかして。
Why are you laughing so hard? Wait. That was a lie, wasn't it? He misgendered himself. Just for a prank? This guy's an asshole.
人と接して生活してきていない。確かに本当のようだね。俺が女の子。
Man, you definitely did not grow up around other people. Me? A girl? Oh, man. Yeah, no, I definitely... I am a male. I use he, him pronouns. I'm fucking with you. That's mean. You're an ass.
怒った？ごめんね、つい。
Did I upset you? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. And I didn't think it'd actually work. I mean, I just said the one thing and stayed quiet. And you filled in all the blanks. It was hilarious. You kind of did that to yourself.
すみません。また変な勘違いをしてしまって。
I'm so sorry. I got the wrong idea in my head again, didn't I? But also, that was mean. There are people that don't identify as what they were born as, and that was mean. Where did you learn that? I ran into Itsuki-san, and he said something along those lines at some point. Off screen.
え?
Huh?
これは冗談というものですよね。礼儀作法の指南書にも書いてありました。
That was supposed to be a joke, right? I read about them in my book on manners. That was a very mean joke, though.
確か冗談を真に受けるのは空気を乱すと。
I think it said that taking a joke too seriously can ruin a conversation, even though that is a very mean and offensive joke.
すみません。笑うところだったんですよね。でもつい悲しくなってしまって。
I'm sorry. That was the part I was supposed to laugh, but instead I felt sad. I couldn't help it.
かけるくんのこと男の人扱いしていたんだと思うと。
I mean, just thinking about how you've been treated as the wrong gender, as a gender other than your identity this entire time, and that you were, what was it that Itsuki-san said? In the closet? Yeah. Yeah, when a person identifies as when a person pretends they identify as something they don't identify as, that would be in the closet. That's what Itsuki-san said, I think. But, yeah, I mean, just thinking about how you've been treated as the wrong gender this entire time. Oh god, I'm a dick.
本当にすみません。
I'm really, really sorry. I tried to apologize, but Kakeru-chan? Kakeru-kun? Whatever. Suddenly clutched their chests like they were in severe pain.
かけるくん、どうしたんですか？
Kakeru-kun? What's wrong?
胸が痛い。これが噂に聞く罪悪感というものか。
Oh god, my chest really hurts. Maybe they're pangs of guilt? Is this what guilt feels like? Oh, this fucking hurts. Huh?
いや、なんでもないよ。君とは楽しくやれそうだ。
Never mind. I'll be fine. Anyway, I think I'll have a lot of fun hanging out with you. And this is where we're going to take a second. And I'm going to talk about the bullshit that just happened. Now, even when I was younger and playing the Vita version, I wasn't even that much younger. I was in my early 20s. So over like almost 10 years ago. Actually about 7-ish years ago. Approximately. I never found that bit where Kakeru misgenders himself for a bit to be funny. I never found it funny. I didn't think of it as offensive. Now that I am 31 and have multiple trans friends and a few trans acquaintances, and have realized that I myself identify as non-binary. As a non-binary person, that shit made me uncomfortable. And as someone that, I'm also worried about how my trans friends would feel if they saw this scene. So, y'all in the comments, discuss how y'all feel about that, because I don't know how the fuck to feel about that. I only know that that made me very uncomfortable and kind of offended, as a non-binary person, offended me a little. You don't use gender identity as a bit. And I could not, like, on the fly, I had ideas of, like, I originally had a plan of slipping, like, just sliding an Itsuki Pog in like I am with this Cyrus. And having him just be in the background, like, giving corrections and shit, like, hey, that's not cool. Don't misgender yourself for a bit, you fuck. And then sliding back out. Yeah, I lost the little ping that I was gonna slide in. I had it over here with Alara, and it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. So, yeah. But also, there was a change. Instead of Kaki, it was Kakerin. Instead of Kakeru. They changed the U to an IN. But I'm pretty sure in the dialogue she still said Kakeru-chan, but I heard when I was reading the Vita version when I was like 23 or something, I heard it say Kakeru-chan because it was similar enough. They tricked my brain. And the dichotomy has untricked my brain. And now even listening to that on the PS Vita version, yeah, no. No, that was just a brain trick, and that was fun.
でも
But we're supposed to be watching each other, right? Is that something that's fun?
監視？ああ、内部犯を見張るってやつか。あんなの建前だよ。
Watching? Oh, the whole traitor thing, right. That was just an excuse. Huh?
3つに分けてもまとまらないから6つに分けたんだ。
Putting us into teams of 4 didn't bring everyone together. So now we'll just break it down even further into pairs.
それぞれが仲良くなれば、みんな揃った時もまとまりやすくなるだろ。
If everybody can get along with just one other person, that'll make it easier to get everyone on the same page when we're all together.
みんなと仲良くなるために、まず2人から始めるってことさ。
Basically, the secret to making a group of friends is to start one-on-one. Got it? Sometimes.
2人から始める。みんなと仲良くなるために。
The secret is starting one-on-one? Kakeru-kun's words echoed inside my head. I'd never heard anything like that before.
そっちの方がいろいろ面白そうだしね。からかいがいも出るし。
Besides, you look like the interesting sort, and you're fun to tease, too. Also, that bit that I just did right now where I misgendered myself, let's just keep that between us, okay? Inside joke.
かけるくん。
Kakeru-kun?
ん？
Yeah?
かけるくんの言う通りです。みんなと一斉に仲良くなるのは難しいですけど、2人だったら大丈夫な気がします。
You're right. Trying to make friends with everyone all at once seems really hard. But trying one at a time sounds much easier.
かけるくんとだったら楽しく仲良くできると思うから。
Especially if it's with you. I think I could be I could be friendly and have lots of fun with you, Kakeru-chan. But please don't do that.
どうしたんですか？
I regret the bit.
また胸を押さえて。
I really regret the bit. Huh? What's wrong? You're grabbing your chest again.
いや、なんでもないよ。
It's nothing. Just regretting a bit. It's fine. I was worried he might not be feeling well, but a quick smile returned to his face. A smile quickly returned to his face.
それじゃあ小春、これからよろしく頼むよ。
Well then, Koharu, I'm looking forward to spending time as your partner. Oh shit, here come the yawns. As he said that, Kakeru-kun held his hand out to me. It was big, so big it could almost completely cover my tiny ones. Boys sure do have big hands. I guess he really isn't a girl. That's not how gender identity works, Koharu. And the game is technically set in the Taisho era. You'll didn't see it, but I did quotation marks. so they wouldn't know about stuff like gender identity, but, you know, time shit is fucky in this game. If y'all have come from the other routes, you know. No spoilers for those who didn't. No spoilers for those who started with this route. It's so warm and reassuring. Friends. Spooked by her own power again. Yawning a lot. When night arrived again, I went to stay in Mikoto's room. It was just me this time, though. Sarata-kun had found the Hyoko's room and was going to sleep there from now on. We went looking for more rooms, but we never found any. Mikoto-chan, Nanami-chan, and I would take turns sharing the 2 rooms. It wasn't bad at all. The beds were big and fluffy, and there was plenty of space. In fact, there was so much space that I couldn't tell if Mikoto was in bed or not. I wonder if she's fallen asleep already. It'd be rude to wake her, so I shouldn't talk to her right now.
Kakeruとペアどう?
How are things going with Kakeru?
もしかしてもう寝てた?
Sorry, were you asleep?
全然起きてます。かけるくんとはまだ少ししか一緒にいませんが。
No, not at all. I'm still wide awake. Kakeru-kun and I have only spent a little time together so far.
仲良くなれる気がしています。
But I think we might come to be good friends.
あの男と仲良くね。私には絶対無理だわ。
Friends, huh? I do not think I could ever call him that.
そうなんですか?
Why not?
気をつけた方がいいわ。あのかけるって男はかなり性格曲がってるから。
He is the type that seems nice at first, but he has a darker side. I would be careful around him if I were in your position. Should I really be more careful of him? He did tell me to be that himself.
どうせ目的地に着けばみんな敵国の人間になる。親しくするのもほどほどにしなさい。
Besides, once we reach our destination, we will all be sent our separate ways. And anyway, we may end up on opposite sides of a war. I think it would be wise not to make friends with anyone.
仲がいいことは良くないことなんですか?
But isn't being friends with people a good thing?
友人を敵にしたくないでしょ。
But you would not want your friends to become your enemies. Now I can't sleep. Friends becoming enemies? I understand what Mikoto is saying. It would be really sad if someone you liked turned into your enemy or started hating you. But still, I have people to talk to here. I have people who will sleep next to me. I'm not alone. But I still feel so lonely.
簡単なのはジャムだ。1ヶ月は保存できる。ま、これだけの量があるならパイもいいな。
Jam's easiest, I guess. That stuff keeps for a while. But if you got this many, pie wouldn't be bad either.
へえ、いいね。さすがアキト。
Oh, great ideas. Way to go, Chef Akito.
ジャム、パイ。
Jam? Hi. I've never heard of those foods before. I'll have to look them up later.
何書いてんだ？
What are you scribbling over there?
いえ、後でジャムとパイというものを調べてみようと思いまして。
Oh, I was just writing a reminder to look up what jam and pie are.
はあ？お前ジャムやパイも知らねえのか？
Wait, seriously? You've never heard of jam or pie before? Oh dear, are they supposed to be common things? In these situations, I'm supposed to...
あ、はい。
No.
本当に何も知らねえんだな。物知らずにも程があるだろう。
Before I read Akito's line... So... Remember at the start of the prologue? When it was mentioned by my dragon mascot Cyrus that I have, that I had to delete a large chunk of this series and start all the way over because of the echo issue? I completed all of Kakeru's route when I did that. I obviously completely erased the save file entirely. Like, I erased all the data that the game saves, even, like, because just erasing the save files in-game would not have been enough. So that y'all don't see what answers I've chosen, what answers I haven't. However, there are a few answers I remember early on that I know I picked the wrong one and got me the bad ending last time. Part of me wanted to just get that same ending again. No, I don't want to get that bad ending again. That bad ending is sad, but also then I'd have to do what I did with the other routes that I've gotten bad endings in so far. So, yeah. Especially since, like, if I don't complete, like, I really want, there are certain routes I want to get out of the way before I do my favorites. And if I get the bad ending on him again and have to put it all on Senri, Senri's one of my favorites. I'd have to do, like, his route before Masamune's instead, and I don't want to do that, so I'd have to reload, like, it's just, I'd rather not have to have stuff to do off screen if I can avoid it. Wow. You really weren't kidding when you said you don't know squat.
すみません。でも教えてもらったことはちゃんと覚えます。
Shit. I'm sorry, but I try really hard to remember everything that people are kind enough to teach me.
もしよければジャムとパイの作り方教えていただけないでしょうか。
Where did Kakeru go? If you don't mind, could you please teach me how to make pie and jam?
なんで俺がんな面倒なこと。
hell no. Why would I do anything like that? Talk about a pain in the ass.
あ、ひよこさんがアキトの元に飛んでいく。
Hey, Akito, look out. There's a Hyoko flying straight at you. Yay! Chef in the kitchen.
アキトくん。
Akito-kun?
桃はアキトに任せておけば有効活用できるね。
Why don't we just leave the peach problem to Akito? He should have no problems figuring out how to use them. Poor Akito-san. I hope he's alright. I wasn't expecting a Hyoko to fly at him. Wait, Hyoko's know how to fly?
小春、一緒に2階についてきてくれるかな。植物の様子が見たいんだ。
Hey, Koharu, could you come up with me on the second floor for a minute? I want to check on the plants.
はい。
Sure. When we got to the second floor, Kakeru-kun found a tree that had a big scratch on it. He put his hands over the scratch and it went away.
これでよしと。待たせてごめんな。
That should do it. Sorry I made you wait so long. What is this stuff in my blanket that's stabbing me? Oh. Wait, what is that? I thought that was a cat claw, but that is a plant. Where the hell did that come from? Whatever. He said that to the tree, patting its trunk. The leaves rustled, almost like it was answering.
かけるくん、木とお話できるんですか？
Wow, Kakeru-kun, can you talk to trees?
さあ、どう思う？
Maybe, maybe not. What do you think?
お話できたらすごく素敵です。植物を癒したり生み出すこともすごいですが、でもお話できたら。
I think it would be really, really neat if you could talk to them. It's already super amazing that you can heal them.
ずっと一人にならずに済むということですよね。
But if you can talk to them too, that means you'd never have to be alone, ever.
確かにそうなるね。でもごめん。本当は植物の言葉なんてわからないんだ。
That's true, but nope. Sorry, I can't speak with plants. If plants are saying something to me, I don't understand it.
期待させてごめん。
Sorry to get your hopes up.
謝らないでください。私が勝手に言っただけですから。
Oh no, don't apologize. I just thought it would be super nice is all.
でも、かけるくんがこの木の傷を直したら、葉が音を立てて揺れました。かけるくんにお礼を言ったのかもしれません。
But when you healed that tree's trunk, I noticed its leaves rustled right afterwards. It could have been saying thank you.
君は植物みたいだね。純粋で。俺とは正反対すぎてびっくりするよ。
You know, you're a lot like a plant yourself. So genuine, so completely unlike me. It's kind of surprising, really. Kakeru-kun may have said he felt surprised, but his voice certainly didn't sound very surprised to me. In fact, he actually sounded kinda lonely.
人と接しなければそんなに純粋でいられるのかな。
Being isolated from people for your entire life, what led you to stay so pure and innocent?
ごめん、今のは間違いだ。すまない。ひどいことを言った。
Sorry. That was wrong of me. I shouldn't have asked you that. Kakeru-kun let his head droop. He may have been apologizing to me for saying something he thought was mean, but he was the one who looked like he was being hurt.
何が純粋なのかいいことなのか私には分かりません。思ったことをそのまま口に出してるだけです。
Sorry, but I don't know what's so pure about me. I just try to say what I'm thinking, but I don't know if that's good or bad.
それが純粋に聞こえるんだよ。別に悪いことじゃない。悪意がない人間は人から信頼されやすい。
That sounds pretty pure to me. I don't think it's all that bad a thing, actually. Innocent people are easy to trust.
違います、かけるくん。私は思ったことを言っていますが、思っていても言ってないことだってあります。
That's not it, Kakeru-kun. I do say what I think, but there are some things I think but don't say out loud.
言ってないこと、隠してることの方が多いくらいです。
それってつまり
In fact, there are a lot of things I don't say. A lot of things I hide. What was that? I didn't say anything. Like what? You're the traitor?
それは本当に違います。
No, I'm not really.
嘘嘘、冗談だよ。
I know. I was just kidding.
よかったです。かけるくん、私は純粋じゃないんです。だからその
Kakeru-kun, I'm not a very pure person at all. In fact, I'm the words won't come out at all. Weird. What was I even trying to say?
そっちが気になったんだ。孤独はとうに受け入れているっていうことかな。
See? There. That's what caught my attention. It seems like you've long since accepted that you're going to be alone. Huh?
なんでもないよ。小春、君が欲しかったものは手に入りそう？
Nothing. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Anyway, do you think you'll find what you wanted here, Kakeru?
君の名前を呼んでくれる仲間だよ。
Friends who will call you by name?
まあ仲間といってもいずれ離れ離れになるんだけどね。
Well, sort of friends, I guess. We'll all be scattered all over the world before long. That's the same thing Mikoto said to me last night.
かけるくん、私はいつか嫌われることになっても敵になっても
Kakeru-kun, even if I wind up being hated someday, even if we become enemies, Yeah?
それでも仲良くなりたいです。
I still want to be friends. I'm sure this is a totally selfish request. I can't imagine how terrible it has to be for a friend to turn into an enemy. But Kakeru-kun still said he wanted to be friends with me, and I want to be open and honest with him. I want us to be friends, to have fun together.
俺早くも君にはかなわない気がしてきたよ。こんな風に思うのは初めてだな。
You know, I honestly think there's no way I'm ever going to manage up to you. I never thought about anyone like that before.
何がでしょう。
Match up to me in what way?
全体的に。
In every way.
全体。そんなことないです。かけるくんは頭も良くてみんなから頼られてて。
Every way? That's impossible. You're super duper smart, and everybody relies on you to know what to do.
あと能力もとても素敵ですし、あと。
And you have the super amazing power to control plants and
はいはい、そこまで。普段なら称賛は快く受け入れるんだけど、なんだか君に言われるのは気恥ずかしいよ。
Okay, enough of that. I don't usually mind when people compliment me, but when it's coming from you, it makes me feel embarrassed somehow.
それに、俺の能力は言うほど特別じゃない。
And besides, my power isn't really all that special.
そうでしょうか。
Why would you say that?
種をまき、水をやり、育てる。それは誰でもできることさ。
Anybody can plant seeds, water them, and grow a plant.
まあ、食料の兼ね合いもあるから俺が能力使ってるけど。
Although in this scenario, it's a bit different since we need my plants to provide food for us.
本来なら能力なんて必要ないくらいここは恵まれた場所だよ。
But the land here is still fertile enough that my powers aren't really that necessary.
そうですか。
Oh.
小春もやってみる？
Do you want to try growing one, Kakeru?
でも私に植物を育てるなんて。
What? Me? Grow plants? But I don't have any idea how to even start.
大丈夫だよ。俺も手伝うからさ。君にもあの桃みたいに人を笑顔にするものが作れるんだから。
Don't worry. I'll help you. I think you'll be able to grow something that'll make everyone smile just like the peaches did. Me? Make people smile?
あった。植物図鑑。
Aha! Here's the Botanical Encyclopedia. Page after page was filled with colorful images of plants with little descriptions on the side.
育てやすいものがいいだろうけど、どれにしようか。
You should probably pick something that's easy for beginners. Which one do you like? If you want something that's easy for beginners, rosemary. It's very difficult to kill. What kind of plant will make people smile? Again, rosemary. Have Akito use it in cooking.
あともう少しで畑の収穫ができるから、場所が空くまで部屋で世話をしてもらわなきゃいけないな。
Also, it'll be a little bit till harvest, so... Fuck. Damn yawns sneaking their way in. Also, it'll be a little bit until harvest, so there isn't any field space for it right now. You'll have to take care of it in your room.
部屋で。わかりました。頑張ります。
Something I could take care of in my room? Okay, I'll do my best.
うん。きっと楽しいと思うよ。植物は時間帯によって見せる顔が違うからさ。いろんな顔が見られるよ。
Great. You'll love horticulture. I'm sure. Plants do all sorts of things over time. You'll get to see lots of cool changes.
ああ、でも 部屋って女の子3人共同で使ってるんだっけ？
Oh, wait. The three of you girls were taking turns with the rooms, right?
はい、そうですね。お二人に迷惑がかからないものがいいかと。
Yes, I should probably pick something that won't cause too much trouble for Mikoto-chan and Nanami-chan.
リンゴとかどう？部屋に1本置いとくと虫が寄ってくるよ。
How about an apple tree? If you put one in your room, it attract all kinds of bugs.
それは困ります。
I'd rather not do that.
そうか。
Oh,
面白いと思ったんだけど。
that's not fun to me. Kakeru-kun kept flipping through pages until one of them suddenly caught my eye. It wasn't the flower itself that I saw, but the little description next to it.
幸せな家庭、尊敬と愛。
Happy family, respect, and love.
ん？ああ、花言葉だね。いちごの花の。
Oh, that's what strawberry flowers mean in flower language. The flowers were teeny, white, and cute. I didn't realize it was a strawberry plant until Kakeru-kun told me what it was.
いちごの花言葉、素敵な言葉ですね。
That's a really nice meaning.
俺の名字になったら幸せな家庭が築けるよ。
This fucker saying this shit so casually. When you let me give you my last name, we can take care of the first part of the meeting. Wait. Okay, so yes, he is probably joking. But that's not the correct answer. I picked that one in the deleted version. It's
か
this
け
one.
るくんの名字になるというのはどういうことでしょうか。
But what do you mean when you say you'll give me your last name?
そのままの意味だよ。ぴったりじゃない？ゆいが小春って。
Ugh. Considering, this entire sentence just makes me uncomfortable for a reason that will become apparent later. Just what it sounds like. It has a nice ring to it, I think. Koharu Yuiga.
なんだろう。急に顔が熱くなってきた。
Weird. All of a sudden my face feels really warm.
いちごって育てるのは難しいでしょうか。私今まで植物を育てたことがなくて。
Are strawberries hard to raise? I've never tried taking care of a plant before. Let me put it this way, Koharu. I've tried growing strawberries myself several times. And if they produce any fruit at all, it produces tiny fruit that, if it ripens, the birds get it first. And if it doesn't ripen, then something else, or it just doesn't ripen. And then something else gets it. Strawberries are difficult. If you live in a very hot environment, you have to water them every fucking day without fail. And hope that the tomatoes you put next to them didn't steal all the water. Because you were stupid and put tomatoes next to them. But if you keep them in a pot and keep them where they're safe and away from stuff, then they still don't fucking grow correctly. I have never successfully grown strawberries. I've had a few successful tomatoes, but even then, also not very successful. Work schedules get in the way, actually, preventing me from being able to take proper care of plants. Because, yep, multiple things get in the way. But I need money.
そうだね。そういえば、イチゴは俺も育てたことないな。
Good question. I don't think I've ever raised strawberries myself either.
やめた方がいいですか？
My nose is doing a thing. So I shouldn't then?
いや、大丈夫だと思うよ。ただ、俺はイチゴを育てたことがないんだ。知らないものは生み出せない。
I didn't say that. It's just that I haven't raised them, so I don't know them. I can't create anything I don't know.
そうなんですか。
Oh!
イチゴをよく知るためにも苗が必要かな。
Yeah, in order to learn about them, I'm gonna need a seedling.
そろそろ船が地上に降りると思うから、その時にイチゴの苗を買ってこよう。
The ship should be landing sometime soon. We can buy a strawberry seedling then.
はい。
Okay. Like Kakeru said, it wasn't long before the ship stopped at a town. It was the first time we landed since I got on board. It was really far from where I grew up, but the buildings didn't look very different. In fact, this looks like the exact same town background. It was a lively town with lots of people moving around. It was so bright I had to squint. I need lemonade, which is clear across the room. 1 second. Okay, not clear across the room, but it requires me to lean there. Got it. Buddy, why you do this? Why you only do this to me while I'm recording? We don't restrain bodily functions in this household. Yay, lemonade.
おっと、悪いな、ジョーちゃん。
Whoops, sorry, miss.
いえ、こちらこそすみません。
No, it's my fault. It's so bright out here. I didn't see you. My bad. Oh dear, I completely spaced out. I need to be more careful. There are way too many people here for me to let myself daydream like that.
大丈夫？怪我してない？
You okay? You didn't get hurt or anything, did you?
はい、すみません。
No, I'm fine. Sorry.
俺にまで謝らなくていいよ。かなり混雑してるから気をつけないとはぐれちゃいそうだね。
You don't have to apologize to me. This place is pretty crowded. We're going to have to be careful so we don't get split up.
そうですね。
Okay.
もしかして人混み苦手？
What, not comfortable around crowds?
苦手ではないのですが。
It's not that I'm uncomfortable.
こういう場所にはあんまり来たことがなくて。
I just haven't spent much time in places like this. Where I grew up, a few people knew that I was a pyrokinetic. They'd just how much that made people afraid of me, so I did my very best to stay indoors as much as possible so I wouldn't scare them. When I needed something, I would take a long route to a different town where no one knew who I was. But I was still worried that someone might discover my identity. I could never spend much time around them for fear of what might happen. This is no time for me to complain about not being used to people. It's my turn to go buy what everyone needs today. It took a lot of courage for me to talk to Saratakan that day. Then I'm going to need all the courage to stay in this town and finish my duty.
あんまり来たことがないって、もしかして田舎に住んでた？
You haven't. Did you grow up with the boonies or something?
そうですね。
You could say that.
俺もそうだよ。人よりも羊の数の方が多い場所。
Huh? Me too. Shoot, where I grew up, there were more sheep than people. It's almost like I'm the one that should have the southern accent instead of Heishi.
羊、見たことがないです。
Sheep? I've never seen one.
俺もたまにしか世話してなかったよ。能力を使う方が忙しかったし。
I didn't spend much time with them either. I was too busy using my powers.
ずっと能力を生かされてきたんですね。あ、前から一度聞いてみたいと思ってたんですが、かけるくんは何の植物がお好きですか？
You've always had the chance to use your powers to help people. That's nice. Oh, I've been meaning to ask, what's your favorite plant?
食肉植物。
I like carnivorous plants.
植物にはね、虫とか小さい生き物を食べる種類のやつがいるんだ。痩せた地域に生息してる。
Some kind of plants eat bugs and other little critters to get nutrients. They tend to grow in more barren areas.
植物が生き物を食べるなんてびっくりだよね。捕まえて体内で分解して。実際見ると結構グロいよ。
Isn't it weird how there's a plant that eats animals instead of the other way around? They catch them with sticky stuff and then dissolve them right there. It's kind of disgusting.
怖いでしょ。
Scary, right?
それは大地から栄養が取れないから生き物を捕まえるということでしょうか？
Those plants couldn't get nourishment from the soils. They evolved to eat things instead?
そうだね。そう考えられているよ。
Yeah, that's the theory anyway.
不思議だな。大抵の女の子ならここで怖がるところなのに。
Weird. Most girls are scared of or turned off by that stuff. It doesn't bother you?
そうなのですか？でも怖いと思う要素がないような。
No, I'm not really sure what about that is supposed to be scary.
人も同じです。何かを食べて生きてます。食肉植物というのは場所によって生きる方法を変えているんですよね。
They're just like humans. They need nutrients to survive, and because of where they live, they adapted to eat things.
それはとてもすごいと思います。
I think that's really amazing, actually.
そういう風に考えられる君の方がすごいと思うけど。
The fact that you even look at it that way makes you seem even more amazing to me. I don't know, she's pretty mundane in that sense. Your definition of what makes girl and what makes guy is very warped there, Kakeru. I know I gave a warning about this guy and his backstory at the start. A bit of toxic masculinity comes into that. A guy has to be this type of bullshit. That's a result of his trauma, so I'm letting it go a little bit. It's still not okay. But that's unfortunately how he was raised. Plus, this game is a Japanese game made for the PSP originally, so things are gonna be a little bit dated. Still, I like the game. It's a good game.
かけるくんはどうして食肉植物が一番お好きなんですか？
So what about them makes them your favorite kind of plant, Kakeru-kun?
正直別に好きじゃないんだけど、ただ君を怖がらせたくて言っただけだし。
Oh, they aren't, not really. I was just kind of seeing if I could freak you out. He wanted to freak me out? What is he, an asshole? Was this what Mikoto-chan meant when she said I should be careful of Kakeru-kun? Strange, but I didn't really mind him doing those kind of things. Maybe it was because he would always open up and tell me the truth afterwards?
君がどういう子なのかまだ分かってないからさ。いろんな表情を見たいと思ってね。
See, I still don't have a good grasp on what kind of person you are. I want to see all the different kinds of faces you can make.
表情ですか？
The different faces I make. Well, I got some bad news for you, Buster. You're gonna see confused a lot.
そう。笑顔はたくさん見てるから。怒った顔とか照れた顔とか。
Yeah, I've seen you smile a bunch already, not to mention that confusion that was mentioned. Yeah, that's pretty damn frequent. But now I want to see what you're like when you're mad, embarrassed, you know, that kind of stuff.
相手をよく知るにはできるだけ多くの表情を引き出す必要があると思うんだよね。
I think in order to really know a person, you have to see as many of their different expressions as you possibly can.
なるほど。私もかけるくんのいろんな表情を見ることはできますか？
Oh, I see. Well, I get to see lots of your different expressions too?
さあ、どうだろうね。
I don't know about that. For a moment, Kakeru-kun looked surprised, but then he quickly flashed a smile.
あ、花屋さんあったよ。
Ah, there's a florist. The florist had strawberry seedlings, so we were able to get what we came for.
品揃えの多い店でよかったね。
Man, that florist sure had a lot of stuff.
はい、とても楽しかったです。でもかけるくんには値切りまでさせてしまって。
Yeah, they had fun looking at all the different plants. They even gave you a discount.
あれくらい大したことないよ。アキトに比べれば常識の範囲内さ。
It wasn't much. Compared to what Akito gets, it was a pretty normal price actually.
アキトくんも値切りをされるんですか？
Akito-kun gets discounts too?
恐喝だからね、あれ。言ってることが的確だから、かろうじて経理は呼ばれてないけど。
Through intimidation, yeah. He doesn't know he's doing it though. And since what he says because what he says makes sense, he never quite gets the cops called on him.
おお。
Wow!
仕方ないよ。最近の値上がりはひどすぎるからね。全く正当性を感じられない。
I can't really blame him. It's crazy how prices have been going up lately. It doesn't feel fair at all. It's almost like a small handful of very large corporations that control everything are just using lack of regulation and a current economic environment to raise prices beyond the actual rate of inflation or something. 'Cause inflation's a thing, it's always a thing, it always happens. But, you know, companies can exaggerate the amount that they're raising prices on top of things that are already happening. And make excuses out of their own greed. And cut employee hours at grocery stores so that there's almost no one to work them. And then people will complain and say that no one wants to work. But in reality, the companies also don't want to put out the hours. And it's not like there's always going to be a few people who don't want to work. That exists in every generation. But saying, oh, these lazy young people don't want to work, or no one wants to work anymore. Everyone's so lazy and entitled. When the reality is a lot more complicated than that. It's not that people don't want to work, it's that people don't want to work and get treated like shit as if they're less than human for doing that work. And also, companies don't want to pay people, so they give the stores fewer hours to schedule enough people. So stores are stuck working on skeleton crews no matter how many employees they are able to hire. Because they don't have enough hours. They're not able to schedule enough of them to run the business at a time. But that's just, yeah, that's just how things are right now, apparently.
ま、新しい品種もあったし、勉強になったよ。船の畑のレパートリー増やしたいと思ってたところなんだ。
Oh, well, they had some new species there, so I learned some things. I was just thinking about mixing up the ship's inventory, too.
かけるくんは本当にすごいですね。植物を生み出す力、憧れます。
That's great, Kakeru-kun. I still think the power to create plants is super amazing. I'm jealous.
君はやたらと俺を褒めるね。もしかして俺のこと気に入ってくれてる？
Man, you sure do like complimenting me. What, do I amuse you that much?
はい。
Yes!
でも、気に入るという言い方はなんだか失礼な気がします。
Oh, but saying you amuse me doesn't sound very nice for some reason. What's the correct way to say something like that? Oh.
かけるくんのことが好きです。
I like you, Kakeru-kun. That is the worst way to say that.
かけるくん？
Kakeru-kun?
照れた顔が見たいと言っておきながら、なんで俺の方が照れてるんだ。あんまり慣れてないんだよね、君みたいな子は。
ご不快になるようなことを言ってしまったでしょうか。
いや、そうじゃないんだけど、なんだろう、この肩透かし感。まるで何の罠も危険もない金塊を目の前にしているような。
Give me a moment, that's little bro calling. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. I gotta go pick up little bro. He's it looks like it's wants to start raining again soon. It was supposed to rain more this morning and then it didn't, so yeah. It's like I'm staring at a golden nugget that's just sitting there with no trap or alarms?
一生懸命パスワードを調べたのに肝心の鍵がかかっていない金庫のような。
Or like I spent forever hunting down the combo to a safe that wasn't even locked?
人の心を探ることが癖になってる自分がバカらしくなるような。
I almost feel stupid that prying into people's minds and messing with them is kind of a hobby for me. Also a habit, but it's more of a hobby. Oh dear, I only said what I was thinking, but it looks like that broke Kakeru-kun somehow. I don't really understand what he's saying, but it obviously isn't making him very happy. Maybe I should just change the subject.
かけるくんは植物を生み出すのが一番お得意なんですよね。
Oh, I know. Kakeru-kun, making new plants is what you're best at, right?
ああ、うん。生み出すだけならそこまで体に負担はかからないね。
Huh? Oh yeah, if it's just making a new one, then that's easy. It's not really taxing on me at all.
ただ操るのだけは全然ダメだよ。すぐ疲れてしまうからね。
Manipulating them, though, that's a different story. That wears me out really fast.
うるさい連中を天井に吊るしたり、千里を無理やり部屋から連れ出すくらいしかできないんだ。
Wrapping irritating people up with vines and hanging them from the ceiling takes all my energy. So just dragging Senri out of his room. Poor Senri.
かけるくん、私はもうそれで十分だと思いますよ。
It sounds like you can do entirely too much, Kakeru-kun.
もっと自由自在に操れるようになりたいんだけどね。
Yeah, maybe, but I really want to be able to manipulate them however I want.
どうしてですか？
Why? So you can torture poor Senri some more?
なんでだろうね。そうならなきゃいけないような気がするんだ。
I don't know, I just do. Well, okay, it's more like I have a feeling that I'll need to be able to pull out all the stops with my powers someday. Kakeru-kun mumbled that he wasn't sure why he did, he just did. It felt really weird hearing him say that he didn't know something, especially something about himself. As far as I knew, Kakeru-kun always knew everything. I guess it's only natural that he doesn't know some things. He is still human. Wanting to get better and learn how to do more is a sign of ambition and enthusiasm, and that's a good thing. Oh, but in that case, it might not seem like a good thing to Senri-kun. Alright, yo. Oh, cool. Before I knew it, the day was almost over. Somewhere along the way, my unease over being in a town full of people had vanished. Oh good, if I keep getting used to things one at a time like this, maybe someday I'll finally learn how to be normal. Normal's overrated and an arbitrary thing that people made up, Koharu. It was all because Kakeru-kun had been there for me. I was... Okay, good, I did pause. I was very, very glad that I'd be lucky enough to get paired up with someone so nice. Alright. And so our trip down to buy a strawberry seedling was a success. And that's gonna do it for this episode, fellow dragons. I gotta go pick little bro up now. Bye! See you next time!